Welcome to my channel. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with your friends and family. So Jay-Z, as we all heard about, just did a freestyle at the Roots picnic. He addressed a lot of people, and two of those people that he addressed included Drake and Kanye West. But Jay, how are you going to address Kanye and Drake when both of them are bigger than you? Jay-Z is washed right now. Kanye and Drake are bigger in the hip-hop culture than Jay-Z is and ever was. Jay-Z is washed. His time is over. How are you going to even address Kanye in the first place when Kanye just did one of the biggest live stage performances ever? 118,000 people live in Turkey. I didn't even know Turkey likes hip-hop. And that's just Kanye, with everyone trying to cancel him without any backing, just having Gamma partnership, and he did all those numbers. Jay-Z, you're washed. Your time is up. How are you going to try to talk big boy talk when you're not even bigger than Kanye? And we all know Drake. Drake just dropped Iceman, which sold over 463,000. Drake also dropped Habibiti, which sold over 114,000. He also dropped Maid of Honor, that sold over 110,000. And I bet you Drake got more money right now than Jay-Z does. How are you going to try to talk big boy talk with Drake when Drake is way bigger than you? Jay-Z might be one of the greatest rappers ever, but greatness and relevancy aren't always the same thing. In 2026, Drake and Kanye still dominate headlines, streams, conversations in a way Jay-Z simply doesn't. All we hear about is negative things surrounding Jay-Z. Whether it's being involved in the Epstein files, whether it's the CEO of Roc Nation, Desiree Perez, receiving a pardon from the Trump administration and being involved in all type of scandals, whether it's Jay-Z losing out on the casino deal, it's always been negative. People talk about Drake and Kanye every day, way more than Jay-Z. Drake trends constantly, whether it's in music, beefs, relationships, social media. Kanye can say and do anything he wants, and he still never gets canceled. The freestyle that Jay-Z just dropped is going to be talked about for a few days, maybe a couple weeks, but after that it's going to be forgotten. And I bet you he's not going to be able to drop an album, because if he's going to drop an album, his album has to outsell Drake. You think a Jay-Z album is going to outsell Drake? Jay-Z's a calculated businessman. He knows for him to drop an album, he has to be able to surpass Drake. He's not going to be able to do that. Jay-Z's not relevant like he was back in the days right now. The youth doesn't care about Jay-Z the way they care about Kanye and Drake. And back to what I said earlier, Kanye just drew one of the biggest live stage performances in the history. And we're not even talking about it. Over 118,000 people live in Turkey. Did you even know Turkey loves hip-hop? Large concerts, they create memories, videos, viral moments. That little freestyle that Jay-Z just dropped, it's going to be forgotten in a few weeks. A stadium event is going to be part of history, and especially one that's one of the largest ever. For a guy who people thought his career was over, that he was canceled. You cannot cancel Kanye. And back to Drake. The young fans, we connect with Drake way more than Jay-Z. Drake is their Michael Jordan. Drake is still actively releasing music, even with the beef with Kendrick Lamar. We saw Kendrick Lamar take over hip-hop and become number one. People doubted Drake. They thought his career was over. When Kendrick became number one, hip-hop started dying. There is no more Drake stimulus. Hip-hop started falling off the Billboard charts. There is no top 40 hit. Layoffs all across hip-hop. Record companies, their sales were down. Their income was down. All of that happened while Kendrick took over at number one. Now Drake is back on the throne. Hip-hop is back. It's so back that he's gotten Jay-Z startled, where Jay-Z felt the need to go on stage at the Root picnic and make a freestyle dissing him. Drake has hip-hop being the main topic again. Not only did his album do well, but he's given enough songs, enough disses for hip-hop to be a main conversation for the rest of the year. That is something Jay-Z cannot do. Young fans connect with Kanye more than Jay-Z right now. Kanye, even though people try to cancel him, soon as he drops an album, soon as he drops a song, it becomes a trending topic. And Jay-Z, he's viewed more of a business icon as a quote-unquote billionaire than he is as a hit rapper. Everybody, time comes being on top. Jay-Z, his time as being one of the top rappers is over. That freestyle that he did, that was pointless. If he really wants to address these guys, then go head to head, drop an album. Let's see if you're really that big of a dog that you can outsell Drake, that you can outsell Kanye. Fans are more invested, especially the youth. We're more invested in people and artists that are constantly creating, dropping new songs. When's the last time you heard a Jay-Z song? Crickets, right? And not only that, today's culture, the youth, driven by social media, attention economy rewards controversy, constant content. Drake, Kanye have always been in the headline, whether it's Drake sleeping with somebody's girl, whether it's a Kendrick Lamar beef, Kanye with all the crazy things that he says, people trying to cancel him, and he always comes back on top. Kanye just generates headlines naturally. Drake, he understands the culture. He understands aligning himself with the youth, the streamers. Jay-Z is more private. The youth does not connect with Jay-Z the way that they connect with Drake and Kanye. And most importantly, music. Music output matters. Drake, despite the beef, he still releases music constantly. Kanye, he creates major moments whenever he releases. The songs are hot, the production is hot. Jay-Z barely releases any music. It's hard to dominate conversations when you're basically absent. Sure, maybe Jay-Z is more influential, but influence and popularity are two different things. Right now, the youth dominate and they run the music industry. Music is impacted by the youth. The trending artists are what the youth aligns with. Jay-Z is not something that the youth connects with. His time has came, his time has went. That little freestyle will be forgotten in a few weeks. Jay-Z coming out with that freestyle, it's like Shaq going back on the court trying to sign up and play for the Lakers again. The time has came, the time has went. It's okay to not be the guy anymore. It's okay to be the OG, the advisor. Stop trying to compete with the youth. Stop trying to low man the up and coming artists that are under you. Jay-Z does not understand that his time is done. We don't care. This freestyle is not going to do any damage. Drake is still going to be bigger. Kanye is still going to be bigger. Go back to being a dad. Go back to playing with your kids. Go back to being an advisor. Go back to being a businessman. That is what we see you as. We don't see you as a rapper. Jay-Z hasn't even changed his hairstyle in over 10 years, and all of a sudden he comes out with this afro, threatening people, trying to intimidate people, as if we're gonna care. In 2026, when Drake drops an album, Kanye drops an album, or performs live on stage, the entire internet stops. Jay-Z, his freestyle was just a moment. Drake and Kanye, they are movements. Let that marinate. And with that being said, I am out.